Okay. Hey everyone. Well, first of all, let me start out by saying that I know this is like my third video in the past 3 days, but I keep waking up and realizing that there are some things that I want to share with you guys, and so I'm sorry if you guys are getting annoyed by these videos. I tend to talk a lot. So I woke up today and I realized that there were a couple things that I failed to tell you guys that I thought that maybe you would like to hear. I don't know if you would or not, but, so with my VNS decides to go off every time I make a video. Okay. So basically, this last week I went home, okay, and, my best friend slept over at my house, and we made a fort, and our forts consist of 2 walls and a blanket over it, and usually it falls over on us in the middle of the night. But we made that fort, and my alarm went off for my pills, so I took them, and my nephew, who's like a year old now, lives at my house, and he woke up around that time, so we got up and we were gonna go to my room to sleep. And when we got up, my dizziness and double vision was so bad. So I stood up and I fell over and I knocked over my pill box and it went everywhere. And so my best friend and I were just shoving the pills in the box, like just wherever. And I tried standing up again and I couldn't, and so I started crawling and I fell over and I hit my head on the coffee table, which is like the table where they put the TV on it, and I hit my head on the corner of it. Let me see if I can find the bump before you guys look at my face. Let's see. It's a really big bump. You probably won't be able to see it, but it's huge. Oh, okay, right there. I don't know. It's really swollen. But yeah, so I fell over again and I hit my head on the corner of the table. And then my best friend was like, "Sarah, stop moving." And I'm like, "No, I can do it." So I kept trying to crawl, but I kept falling over. So, she put her hands on my shoulders, and tried to keep me from falling over. And once I got in my room, I tripped again and fell over on top of her. And then I tried getting up and I flopped over on top of my bed. And she tried getting me to move over and I just fell asleep. But then I woke up a couple hours later and I just got really sick. And every time I would sit up, I would get so nauseated. And so I started, it's kind of gross, but I needed a trash can to throw up in. So my best friend grabbed a trash can, and basically I would wake up every 10 minutes and throw up. And I'll tell you, she is the best friend in the entire world because she was just lying in bed, helping me, and just letting me go, get through it. And my mom would come in and help. But it was really depressing because my nephew's first birthday was that day, or his birthday party, and I was really excited for it. And since I was throwing up so much and I couldn't even sit up without throwing up, I missed it. And I was really depressed. And it was really hard because when I got up, it was like 2 o'clock, and I walked upstairs and I think I said, "Yeah, I'm okay now, guys." And my sister and her husband and my niece were all getting ready to leave, and I felt so bad because I missed the entire thing. And anyway, that was really hard. But, anyways, that was really hard for me, and I was able to get up, and my best friend and I drove around and had a lot of fun that day, but by the time we got out, it was 3:30 or 4. And I have no idea why that happened, and I remember when I started throwing up, it was probably 9:30, and I was really nervous because I take my pills at 7 o'clock, and they're extended release, so if I throw those pills up, I throw up my entire medication for the entire day, except the Trileptal that I take at night, but my entire medication. And that's happened before, and then I had grand mal seizures that night. And so I was really scared that that would happen again. But then I remembered that it had been 2.5 hours or so, maybe 3 hours, since I took them. And when I threw up my medications before in December, I made a video of that, by the way. It's called Grand Mal Seizures and CBAMs. You should watch it. But that happened before, and I actually threw up my medications that day, like 20 minutes after I took them. So I was fine. And so I was still really scared. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. My head still kind of is throbbing when I take a shower, or I can't really scrub over here because it hurts. And that was on Saturday, and it's Thursday. But yeah, so I'm sorry this is my 3rd video in 3 days, but I just keep remembering all these things that have happened, and I want to share it with you guys. And I always remember them in the morning when I look gross, but whatever, guys, doesn't matter. And, well, it's technically not even the morning anymore, it's afternoon, but, that's another thing. Really exhausted. I used to have this problem in high school, but then it kind of went away, but I'm just exhausted, and I could sleep all day, but obviously I shouldn't. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching my video, and I'm gonna stop here because I could keep talking for hours, but I will save you guys that burden, whatever. If you guys want me to make, if you guys have any suggestions of videos that, like, if you have any questions, then let me know. And if you, I don't know, I can make a video of it, I am perfectly fine with it. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.